Hello and welcome to the latest but greatest MMA news across the globe. We upload a video just like this every single day at 6 PM UK time, so stick around and let's get in to the MMA roundup for today. Dana White talks Nate Diaz and his retirement.
Is this sad that this is the possible of billing Nate Diaz's last fight in the UFC?
I mean, it's always sad. I mean, Jessica I just laid her gloves down. Cowboy just laid his gloves down and came and said, thank you to me a couple days ago. And, it's one of those things in pro sports that sucks. It eventually comes to an end. And my big thing is just it's all about getting people out at the right time. Some you do and some you don't, because they're able to do whatever they want to do. So if they want to go and continue to fight, that's up to them. But I like when we see people go at the right time. But yes, at the same time, it's sad.
Anthony Smith reveals his fight is for the #1 contender.
Well, Dana's already said that this is the #1 contender fight, so winner gets a title shot. And I think the fact that they haven't rebooked Glover versus Yuri or Jan Blachowicz versus Yuri, I think that's them waiting to see what happens with Ankalaev and I. If we have a stinker and it sucks, I think they'll slide one of those guys in. But I think if we go out and do what Ankalaev and I can do, I think that the winner of this fight gets a title shot no matter what. I mean, listen, Ankalaev gets in boring fights, but I don't. And so I've been in one boring fight out of 50. I don't suspect that there's going to be too many more of those. And I'm excited for the fight. I love the challenge. I love the style matchup. I think it's really tailor-made for me.
Love it, man.
Dana White makes a joke about Usman and his 30%.
Because if what he really meant is what, you guys all got to remember when Usman came out of the octagon and said, well, that was only 30%. I fucking crucified him for months. But he was my fighter, so I'm going to give this kid the benefit of the doubt. And to be fair to these kids that fought here tonight, there were some talented kids. I mean, these kids were talented. Everybody's fucking talented that shows up here every Tuesday for 10 weeks. They're all talented, right? Show us what you got. Show us who you are. I'm not saying be stupid and go out there and throw the windmill and, show us who you are. You're either good enough to be in the UFC or you're not. If you are, show that to us.
Jan talks about Sean O'Malley.
Верит в них, вот. И когда я изъявил желание с ним подраться, им очень понравилась эта идея. Не каждый, в принципе, там боец из топ-5 захочет драться с 13-м номером в рейтинге. Это рискованно, ты там рискуешь своим местом. Он просто говорил, а тут мы бросили ему вызов. Потом у нас была некая переписка с ним. Я ему написал, просто прими этот бой, не болтай и все. Там же как раз в этот вечер будет проходить чемпионский бой.
Nathaniel Wood says he wants Cub Swanson or a legend.
What about someone who's at 45 if he doesn't want to come up?
To be honest, mate, I'd like I know I'm not going to get a top 15. Well, I don't think I would anyway. I said like someone like a legend, someone like Cub Swanson. If he's still in the game, I don't know yet. Kind of on now, but someone who's like a bit of a legend. I used to watch him in the WEC days, and that'd be cool. Someone like that would be a real honor to fight. But yeah, whoever the UFC give me, mate, I'll never turn anyone down. So yeah, I have no idea. I've even got to catch up with the 145 division. I've been too much focusing on 135 the last few years, and I'm not too sure.
Daniel Rodriguez predicts Usman versus Leon.
You have a big title fight coming up in your division in August. Kamaru Usman getting ready to fight Leon Edwards. Curious to get your thoughts on the fight, because I'm assuming that within the next couple of years, those are two guys that you could potentially be fighting, especially if you continue on this track that you're on.
Yeah, that's a great-ass matchup. I'm rooting for Usman on that one. Actually, the same doctor that worked on my hand this last time was the same one that worked on his, so that's why I'm able to come back. So I'm rooting for the homies with the same injury.
Dana White rants after Tuesday's night contender series being the first bad show.
Let me reiterate what this show is about. There's a lot of talented people out there. There's a lot of talented fighters, a lot of talented kids. I don't watch anything on anybody before they come here. Tonight you had somebody from Faber's camp. You got Sarah Longo. You got all these famous teams with these guys that come in here. I don't watch any of this stuff. I don't care what you did in your career the last 5 years. What are you going to do tonight? So next week, when you roll in here, the next crew on Tuesday, show me who you are Tuesday night. That's the only thing I'm concerned with. Now,
Khamzat predicts the welterweight championship bout.
Fight with me.
Who do you think wins that fight, Usman or Leon?
I think 50-50 because like me and Leon is also like good defense. He trained a lot of wrestling, I think. But I give a little bit more for Usman because he's smart fighter, you know. He's not that skills good, like crazy good guy, but yeah, smart. He do his work smart as well, you know. Because he's older than us, he been a long time in this game now. That makes you smarter, you know. Like when you go long wars, like he did how many fights? Like the fights, 5, 6. He knows how to fight.
Khamzat's coach talks about Nate Diaz and Edwards and slates
Nate
it.
lost like 4.5 rounds. To be honest with you, yeah. Or have I seen a fight? Are we looking at a different fight? You know, like Nate lost 4.5 rounds, didn't he?
Oh, 100%, absolutely.
He dominated that fight, absolutely.
Yeah, so Leon dominated that fight.
Yeah.
So like, it's crazy that like one micro, as they said to Alex about the John Jones testing positive for like, what was it, micro whatever, like which is like this much, so it doesn't count if it's like in the blood, okay?
Yeah.
Like one micro whatever moment in a fight.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 PM UK time. Until then, see you later.